welcome to an all new day. So I'm at work, hanging out, doing a little bit of stuff in here. I'll take you into this other little room that I think I showed you probably before in the little tour of the building, but this is called the build room. And we've kind of gotten it set up a little bit more now. Now it's got some computers kind of set up at it. This is a little bit of a test computer for building missions. That one is gonna be for building maps, which right now it's being imaged to have all the stuff that I needed to have. And then over here is like my second desk. This is the computer that's got Photoshop, it's got Adobe Premiere, it's got After Effects and all that stuff on it, so I can work with that to do stuff. Earlier I did a banner design that we're gonna try to have a banner put up out front. And then right now I'm also kind of working with some files to try to create a time lapse of the building that's across the street, the big main building, a time lapse of that place being built. So working with that, so it's kind of cool because occasionally at work I get to do video production stuff and graphic design kind of thing. So it's kind of fun that I get to do that. But yeah, that's desk number 2 as I call it. I want to hook up a triple head to it, which is a little device that'll make it to where I can have 3 monitors, but I need a power supply for the triple head that we have. So eventually I'm gonna do that, hook that up, so it'd be kind of cool and have 3 monitors to work with that. So that's what I'm doing at work today. I wonder if Jessie captured some footage. So I left the camera with her, she's off today. If she captures the footage, you might get to see that here next. If not, you're probably going to fast forward to me home after work.
Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm off today and I've done some stuff around the house, picked up the front room, got chicken started in the crock pot so we can have homemade chicken enchiladas tonight for dinner. But one of the things on my list that I want to take care of that drives me crazy that we don't really like take care of that well, I guess, is the fish tank. The whole reason why we got rid of the super huge 80-gallon fish tank was because it was a pain in the ass, it was too hard to clean, just a lot of maintenance on it. So we got the smaller fish tank and we kind of neglected that too. So we've had some fish die out of it, and it hasn't really been like changed out or anything since we put it in, and we've had it for a while. So I'm gonna change the filter, I'm gonna go get some more fish so that we can have some more fish in there and just make it look pretty again, because it's sad just the way that it looks. So I'm gonna clean that up today. The last time I cleaned it, I got a little freaked out because there ended up being a black widow on the back side, and I don't do spiders and Chris doesn't do spiders, but he kind of like sucked it up for me because I went into like panic mode and was like screaming on the top of the steps and stuff, and so he took care of it for me. So I'm hoping that because Chris isn't home, that I'm not gonna run into any spiders. I've already kind of done like a walk around inspection and I haven't seen any spiders, but when the weather is crappy like it is, it goes from being warm to cold, all like the spiders and the insects and stuff, they like to come inside, and sometimes you run into these things and it's terrifying. And it's even more terrifying when Chris isn't here. So hopefully we don't run into anything super crazy, because if we do, I'm putting a cup over it and Chris is gonna have to deal with it when he gets home, because I don't do it. I don't know if you can hear him or not, but Zod is crying because he can't come down here. We have the baby gate up because Zod, he doesn't like to potty outside in the rain. So his alternate is to potty downstairs. Well, I shampooed the carpet a couple episodes back, got downstairs cleaned up, and so now I don't let him come down here, and guess what? He now potties outside because he doesn't have this down here and he doesn't go upstairs or anything like that. So now he's potty trained and he doesn't like it. But he also likes to be where Clutch is, and Clutch hops the gate, so he gets sad because Clutch can be here and he's not. But it's really cute, so you should look. foremost. He is, however, allowed to be down here when we're down here. So when I clean the fish tank, after I come back from PetSmart, he will be down here with me because I can keep an eye on him. The other reason for the baby gate is that the cat stuff is in the laundry room. Clutch knows he's not allowed to go in the laundry room, so he stays out of there. Zod, on the other hand, doesn't care. Zod will go in the laundry room, eat cat poop, eat cat food, and he's just my tiny tornado, and he just gets into everything. So he has to have a baby gate. All right, so let's take a trip to PetSmart, shall we? All right, so I know I said I was coming in here for just fish, but come on, can't come into PetSmart without getting something for the dogs. So we'll take a look around and see what we go home with. So I'm trying to find Zod like a jacket, raincoat. They don't really have anything cool. Like the closest thing I can find is something like this, and I wish it was black and red, but it's not. Everything else is like super ridiculous looking, and I'm not gonna be one of those people that put my dog in a tuxedo. It's just not gonna happen. So I think I might wait and try and order something online, or I might get this and kind of help him out. It's fuzzy, so at least he'd be warm, and then it helps with like the water and stuff, which is the big concern. So this might be it. Just got out of PetSmart. Weird thing, I've never had anybody ask me like the size of my fish tank. I don't know this stuff. Chris knows this, and so because I didn't know the size of my fish tank, but I knew that I already had fish in it, she wouldn't sell me fish. So I was only able to get 4 like super small fish because I couldn't tell her the size of my aquarium, and because I didn't know, you know, the size or the exact amount of the other fish I had or whatever. So she ended up only selling me 4 fish when I would have liked to get at least 2 more that were of bigger size, and it just didn't happen. So yeah, super strange. Never had that happen, and also got the dogs a bunch of stuff. So let's go home and clean a fish tank.
So they turned the heat off on us. So like when you come out here to like this area and stuff, it's kind of cold over here because there's no heater. So in the classrooms or in the office areas over there, we have some portable heaters that we're using right now to kind of keep it cool, because it's sucking. And with all this crazy weather we've been having, all the clouds and stuff like that, it's kind of made it a little bit chilly during certain times of the day and stuff. So we're having to bust out the little portable heaters and set those up in our offices to keep warm. But out here it's kind of cold, so it's almost like going into an abandoned part of the building. I mean, it looks abandoned already as it is, but it's also cold, so it kind of makes it that way. So we're gonna have to come over here to grab something from this side of the building. It's kind of weird. It's like kind of creepy and eerie because it's so much colder.
Okay, so I really wish that you guys could smell the way the house smells right now, because it smells amazing. I have, like I said earlier, I started some chicken in the crock pot so I can shred it up and make my homemade chicken enchiladas later today, and it smells great. Yeah, I wish you could smell this. Got a little foggy, sorry about that. Okay, so the dogs are very aware that I brought bags inside. Clutch likes to go through them, and he knows that there's something in there for him, because he knows that Mom doesn't go anywhere without bringing stuff home, and I think he's already getting into it. What is that? Did Mom get something for you? Do you know? You know. Yeah, you know. You can see it. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Easy. Easy. Clutch. Easy. Easy. I have to take tags off, buddy. Hold on. Zod sees it. All right, here you go. What is that? What is that? Be nice to each other. Do they even care that I got another toy? Yep, Clutch does. Clutch cares. Not even able to take the tags off. Okay, so I did find Zod a rain jacket. I don't know how well it's gonna fit him. Just something that I can throw on him to go in and outside. So it's this cute little blue thing. I don't know how he's gonna like it. I'll put it on him when Chris gets here so that way Chris can record and I can put it on him. It'll be too hard to try to get him on it and try to record at the same time. And since you were with me when I bought it and right now, I'd rather have you with me to see how it fits him. So we'll wait until Chris gets home to do that part. So the dogs got their goodies and let's go downstairs and start cleaning a fish tank. Alright, so I've got the fish tank draining. I got all the fish out. I don't like catching the fish. It kind of creeps me out because I don't like when they like splash around. But I got them all out so they're in the bucket. And then I have the new fish on top. Technically you're supposed to do that when you have the new water in there so like the fish get acclimated or whatever. But I just have them in there with the other fish. I don't know, so they don't get lonely. Oh no. So yeah, so the tank's draining, and then I'll do a good clean out of it and change the filter and get the fish back in there. And of course I'll add our water stuff that we have to make it safe because we use tap water. I don't buy bottled water to fill the tank. It would just be crazy when I could just buy the tap safe cleaner after I fill it. So that's what I'll do. So right now we're in the middle of draining the tank. The dogs are playing with their new toy and yeah, it's coming along very nicely. Okay, so we got the fish tank taken care of, filled, changed the water out, and the fish are back in there. I just put them in there so they're still kind of hiding around, but yeah. You can take a look and see. Kind of, I guess. It might still look dirty because we just did it. Didn't give it enough time for the cloud to clear. So it's gonna look cloudy still for a minute, but at least it's clean now and you can like actually see the fish in there. So yay, clean fish tanks. Alright, so Chris just texted me. He's on his way home, so I'm going to get the enchiladas started. I've taken the chicken out of the crock pot. I've shredded it, added some of my side stuff with some spices, made some Spanish rice, mixed it together. So yeah, so now I'll piece all of this stuff together and have some delicious enchiladas, and that's what we'll have for dinner with a side salad when Chris gets home. Okay, Chris is home now. Quality in this video has increased officially. Hi, boo-boo. Okay, so we just pulled the enchiladas out of the oven and got the cheese on them, and now they're gonna go back in the oven and we'll pull them out when the cheese is melted and we can eat dinner. So take a look. Alright, dinner is done, so now it's time to eat. Chris is here, he's hungry. Oh, weird, look what he's doing. He's a weirdo.
Chiller, the destination for everything scary, has a
just a man and his dog. What can you do? But here's dinner.
Instagram videos battle head to head for horror supremacy, and the winners are up to you.
So I had told you guys earlier that I'd wait for Chris to get home so he can record and we'll try on Zod's little wind jacket thing. So babe, camera for you. Alright, Zod. What do you think of your rainbow color? What's that?
Puppy.
I don't like these. I don't like this.
Little straps?
Yeah. My poor knees. So this little flappy thing doesn't just go wherever it wants. There, Zod.
Does his head go up?
Yeah. You can put your hood on. Yeah, he likes it better without the little leg things on. Now you guys can go outside in the rain. Do you like that, Moose?
Alright guys, time to close out this episode. The fish tank looks pretty good, by the way. Check it out. So let's go ahead and jump into the question of the day. Today's question is inspired by Jesse's fine handiwork back there with the fish tank, and basically we neglect the hell out of that thing. That's one of the probably couple of things around the house that we tend to neglect. So that's basically the question of the day is, what do you have around your house that you tend to neglect? Whether it be the dishes, taking out the trash, cat litter box, you name it. Let me know in the comments down below what it is that you seem to neglect around the house. And I will see you tomorrow. Later.